creative ways to consume alcohol. How is it that they're doing it?
They know that their parents are going to sniff out their breath, so they're thinking, how am I going to get around this now? So we're starting to see some trends that parents need to know about so that they can keep an extra eye on their kids. And one of those trends is to make something called drunken gummies, where you basically take those little candies, gummy bears, and you soak them in vodka till they swell up. So you're just sitting there, you know, in the middle of your English class, popping gummy bears, and people think you're just having a snack, and meanwhile you're consuming vodka. And so kids, of course, think this is great because they're duping authority and they feel very sneaky about it. But unfortunately, it's very easy for kids to not pay attention to how much they're actually eating and absorbing, and you know they can get into all kinds of trouble. It's also a way to drink before you like the flavor. So we're finding, you know, 12 and 13-year-olds are suddenly drinking because it tastes like a gummy bear.
You said absorbing. There's another thing that they're doing that I was shocked and disgusted to hear about.
Well, actually, and so I was also shocked, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't a hoax. So parents need to know that rather than ingesting alcohol where you might have it come across on your breath, now what they're doing is they're soaking tampons in alcohol and inserting them so that the absorption is now happening through the vaginal canal. So they're getting drunk, it's going into their bloodstream, but of course it's not on their breath. And teens don't have it quite all together. They think, well, now I'm going to pass the breathalyzer, but of course it's blood alcohol levels. So we need to talk to kids.
How do they even come up with these ideas? I mean,
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? And when this one's over, it's going to be another one. But this is a serious thing that parents need to talk about because there's a real danger involved. When you're consuming alcohol and you're swallowing it, if you drink too much, you will vomit. This is what protects you from overdosing and having toxic blood alcohol levels, or it's going to end you in emergency. However, if you are not going to throw it up and you take in too much because it's highly absorptive tissue there, you've got the likelihood that you're going to pass out. Medical people are not going to know what to look for, right? Normally they would pump your stomach. They don't even know what's going on. So you're really putting yourself at risk, let alone the fact that you can damage the tissue. So parents need to have this conversation, and if they ask, are you doing this? No teenager is going to say, I am. Funny you should ask. You know.